Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Blessing on GLP-1. My name is Blessing and I am a weight loss journey using the GLP-1 agonist. I am now on my 17th week, or is it 18th week? I'm always not sure what week I'm on. But yes, and I'm right now on the 1.7 milligram of semaglutide. Although right at this moment, I'm actually thinking of going back to 1 milligram because of the following reasons. Now, first of all, if you remember, I did some blood tests and I finally went to see the endocrinologist and of course, just like what ChatGPT already confirmed, it is making me feel as if I wasted money going because for the endocrinologist, I had to pay. My insurance doesn't cover that. I had to pay money. But she basically said everything is well. The blood work is in perfect condition, is in good condition. And yes, so we talked about my dosage, right? And about my symptoms. Since I increased 1.7, I was feeling quite fatigued, kind of a lot. And now, when you're on this medication, sometimes things might be happening and you don't know if it's because of the medication or because of life in general. But because you're on this medication, your mind would naturally always go to the medication first. But I've been also going through some stressful things. But then I noticed that also when I increased to 1.7, I became much more tired, like body pains and whatnot. Although now I'm trying to incorporate more, reduce on the strength training and incorporate more yoga stretches into my routine. But yeah, I was feeling much more tired and much more nauseous. I never threw up again after the one I threw before. But mind you, when I threw up, I didn't throw up on 1.7. I actually threw up on 1 milligram. So, but I'm feeling much more nauseous now on 1.7. I haven't thrown up yet, and I hope and I pray I don't throw up anymore. But when I wake up in the morning, I feel, until I drink water, I feel nauseous. And sometimes I feel like as if my stomach is dry, like I need to drink, like this urgent sense of urgency to drink water once I wake up in the morning. And if I don't immediately drink water, I might feel some pain, not like pain, but discomfort in my belly, in my stomach. So with all this, my endocrinologist was like, I can go back to 1 milligram once I'm done with this 1.7. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to 1 milligram once this 1.7 is finished, just so I can see, right? And actually, um, if I continue to lose weight on the 1 milligram, I think I'll just stay on it. I'll just stay on it and just try my possible best to stay on my calorie deficit because I'm supposed to take from 1,350 to 1,500 calories. But sometimes it does go to 1,600, 1,700, sometimes low, but mostly above it. So I'll try to stick to that 1,500 as the maximum. And also for the other things, I've continued to take my Berocca. I was trying to retrace my steps to what are the things I used to do when I initially started this that I no longer do. And I realized that I used to take Berocca. Let me see if I can. No, she's. I used to take this Berocca Plus. It's a kind of multivitamin electrolyte kind of thing and every morning, which I stopped taking for a while. I just use another type of electrolyte, which is not so strong as this one. So I've gone back to this one, and I also noticed that I stopped taking my magnesium B6, right? And I've started taking it again twice a day to see, and um, maybe it's because I stopped taking these things that I started having trouble with my sleep, or maybe not. But either ways, I'm hoping to go back to normal routine that I used to sleep, right? Because these days I find myself sleeping quite late and waking up quite early. And in the afternoons, if I'm not at work, like I'm at home and free, I normally take a nap. But these days I find it difficult to. So I've gone back to this helping medications, and I think I'm starting to see the difference bit by bit, although I just made these changes like 3 days or 2 days ago. So, but hopefully, um, things work out and I start getting my sleep again. Um, yeah. So, what else would I say? For this week, I lost just 500 grams, not up to 1 kilograms. Right. But also this week is the same week I didn't sleep properly and I went a bit above my calorie intake, which is like I had a day that I take 1,700 calories. I had a day I took 1,600 calories. But then the calorie is not really the problem. I don't think it's the problem because truthfully, that's how I have been from the beginning of this journey. Right. I've always fluctuated in the calorie intake. It never gets to 2,000 and it never goes under 900, right? The least I've ever had was 900 calories. And then the average is always within the range that I'm given. So I don't really think it's the calorie. I think it's probably the lack of sleep or my body just feels like it needs to preserve itself, not lose too much weight. I don't know which one it is, but I'm still losing, be it that it's this week it's like slow, but I'm glad I lost something. It's better than being on a stall. So, and that's another reason I want to go from 1.7 milligram to 1 milligram because if it's the same thing, the same result I still get on it, but then it's making me feel more tired than 1 milligram. I don't see the need to keep on 1.7. I'll just go down to 1 milligram and maybe I will get myself, much more energized. So please do write in the comment section if you have, don't mind my laptop sound, I need to close it. It's the Mac fan is malfunctioning. So tell me if you had ever had to go down a dosage, for what reason you did that, and did the reason why you did it normalize? Did it get better? Were you better off at that lower dosage than when you were at the high dosage? Thank you for watching. Thank you all for always being here, watching my videos, commenting. Uh, reindeer, yeah, thank you so much for always commenting on my videos. Please do share this video and like it, and till next time, have a great day.